Hey guys, I'm Emerson. Today I'm going to be talking about Matthew 4, 1 through 11. Okay, so first I'm going to read it. Alright, it says, "Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. After fasting for 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter came to him and said, 'If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread.' Jesus answered, 'It is written, man shall not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes from the mouth of God.' Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. 'If you are the Son of God,' he said, 'throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against a stone.' Jesus answered him, 'It is also written, do not put the Lord your God to the test.' Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their splendor. 'All of this I will give to you,' he said, if you bow down and worship me.' Jesus said to him, 'Away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only.' Then the devil left him, and angels came and attended him." Alright, so in this passage, Jesus is being tempted by the devil in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. Throughout the Bible, there's a major significance in the number 40. Noah was on the ark with his family for 40 days and 40 nights. Moses fasted on Mount Sinai for 40 days and 40 nights. Elijah fasted in the desert for the same. The Israelites were walking around the desert looking for the promised land for 40 days, and the season of Lent leading up to Easter is also 40 days. The devil tries to use Jesus' hunger against him and first tempts him with bread, which Jesus declines, emphasizing back to the devil that he lives on the word of God and is not in need of bread. What happens in the wilderness to Jesus is also a foreshadow to his ministry. He feeds the thousands with some fish and a few loaves of bread in the wilderness and teaches the disciples to pray for their daily bread. Similarly, when the devil tells him to throw himself off the temple to see God save Jesus from his death, Jesus tells the devil not to test the Lord. In the same way, Jesus continues to lean on God even as the world is taunting him and telling him to save himself from his cross when he is about to die. And finally, he turns down the devil's offer of power and emphasizes that God already has that reign. He then teaches his followers later on in his ministry that the kingdom of heaven rules over all earthly kingdoms and is waiting for them if they only believe in him. These temptations are essentially preparation for the work that Jesus is going to do on earth. The 3 requests by the devil are the overarching themes of Jesus' ministry, and Jesus does not give in to these demands and instead stands firm in his faith, even though he is in immense pain and of the heat and the starvation, and he still proves the devil wrong in that moment and also on his time on earth. In this passage, Jesus is demonstrating what we as Christians are challenged to do in our everyday life. We are tempted with the sins from the world and are instructed to turn down what is ungodly and stand firm in our beliefs. Although it's hard, we must make God glorifying choices if we are to live our lives as a reflection of Jesus. I'm gonna leave you with a quote that I once saw regarding this passage. It says, "No place is so desolate, so distant, or so challenging that Jesus has not already been there. No test or temptation is so great that Jesus has not already overcome it." Have a good day.